Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and just recovering from the E3 announcements this week, especially that Nintendo Direct, which was just amazingly solid. I've gotten to sit down and process just how amazing it is going to be this next year or two to be a Switch owner. So many titles were announced, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go through some of them because Nintendo released a graphic just recently on their social media showing a lot of the upcoming games that were announced, and this isn't even the full list. This is not even including all the indie games that are coming out, all the arcade archives that are coming out, and all the surprises that might be coming out through the year. These are just some big headliners, and I'm going to go ahead and pick through and let you know which ones I'm most excited about in today's video, guys. So let's go ahead and begin. If you are brand new, feel free to throw that subscription, and don't forget to click that like button because it helps the channel out and it makes my poke boobs just tingle inside with a lot of sensitive emotion. So guys, let's get started. So yeah, a huge year is coming up, guys. Just in this quarter alone, some of these games have already been released, and wow, was I surprised. Let's start off with Cadence of Hyrule. I just actually started playing this because it came out this past week. It's a Zelda game, but it has the gameplay mechanics of Crypt of the Necrodancer, which I never played at all. In fact, I think it's severely underrated after gauging it right now. It's in sale on the eShop as of this video release. So if you're watching this a year from now, it's probably not on sale anymore. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick up both Cadence of Hyrule and Crypt of the Necrodancer and see what the hype is all about. And honestly, Cadence of Hyrule is much more fun than I thought it was going to be. When I saw that there was going to be a gimmick of like rhythm-based combat and gameplay, I was like, I don't know. And it's always iffy when somebody uses one of Nintendo's IPs, especially Legend of Zelda. We all know how the Philips CDI fiascos went. However, I was pleasantly surprised. I really feel like this game is a true instant classic. This is going to be something that everybody talks about, and it's a shame that it's digital only. I do have a feeling that it is going to come out physically eventually, probably bundled with Crypt of the Necrodancer. If you haven't played this yet, I highly recommend it. I live streamed it last night for hours and had so much fun. It did take me a little bit of time to get used to the rhythm-based combat. I was a noob for quite some time, dying so much, but eventually I figured it out and picked it up, and I was like, wow, like I'm absolutely addicted to this game. A full review will be coming soon. Now, the highlight of this quarter for me is going to be Super Mario Maker 2. I'm absolutely looking forward to playing this game. This is my coup de grace. This is what I've been waiting for ever since Mario Maker came out and gone. You know, nobody played it anymore on the Wii U. The Wii U's dead and gone. And I was like, man, they really need to make Mario Maker on the Nintendo Switch. Because I used to play these on the channel. I used to play viewer request. I used to always make Let's Plays, gameplay videos, and stream them. And now Mario Maker 2 is coming back, and I will be doing live streams up the wahoo and doing viewer requests. If you want to submit your levels to me and stuff, I do have a Discord with a Super Mario Maker 2 section for you guys to get in there. You know what? Just come to the Discord in general. There's a lot of people in there chatting it up. It's a huge community. We're having a lot of fun in there, and it's a great time. So yeah, I'm going to put a Discord link down below for you guys to join. But yeah, Mario Maker 2 is going to be so amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to going through all of your difficult rage-quitting levels once again, guys. And then there's a few other silly games in here, like My Friend Pedro, that just looks so wacky and stuff. I do have a review copy of it, and I have been playing it. Look forward to checking that game out for you. We also have the Contra Anniversary Collection that just came out this past week as well. I suck at Contra, but hey, you know, that's a lot of different games. We got Collection of Mana that's coming out too. That's digital only. I bet you bottom dollar that's going to come out physical later on, so I'm still holding off on that. We also have Catan and The Last Revenant Remastered. So a good assortment of games that have come out this quarter. But let's go ahead and talk about next quarter, which has some heavy hitters. Stranger Things 3 is going to be getting a cool little game that looks like it has some RPG elements. We got Dragon Quest Builders 2. I fell in love with Dragon Quest Builders, and I know this game has been out for quite some time on other platforms and stuff, and us Nintendo Switch fanboys always get shafted with releases coming out way later on. Well, I'm going to be picking this up because I love Dragon Quest Builders. We also have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I am genuinely excited about this one. I cannot get enough of it. I've been counting the days to play this. I want to play as all the Marvel characters I can get. I want to unlock stuff. I'm going to buy the bundles. I'm going to do everything because I loved Ultimate Alliance on the previous ones. They were such fun games, and the fact that they finally decided to bring back this series and put it on the Switch as an exclusive is pretty big. Another game that I am definitely looking forward to is Wolfenstein: The Young Blood. I played Wolfenstein 2 last generation, or last year when it came out on Nintendo Switch, and I was pleasantly surprised. I love these games. I love first-person shooter games, especially ones that are very good on the single-player campaign. The Wolfenstein series have always been pretty up to par, and having, mature-rated games on the Nintendo Switch, I know that sounds so ridiculous, and people are like, oh, it's a mature game on Nintendo. Nintendo really does have a reputation of that, and it seems like they're doing everything correctly this time around with the Nintendo Switch to put games that some of us players that are older want to play, and they're also appeasing all the younger audiences. So yeah, and speaking of other games that look really cool, Astral Chain will also be coming out. There's just something about this game that I know is going to be epic. At least I hope so. I hope it doesn't fail me. It looks like everything I'm looking forward to in a game, and this looks like it's going to be a pretty large game as well. Looks like you're going to be able to sink a lot of solid hours into it, and that's exactly what the Switch needs at this time and place. There's over 1,500 games on the Switch eShop, whether you believe it or not right now, and so many of them are smaller titles, smaller indie titles, a lot of arcade archives games and stuff like that, and that's a fair criticism about the Nintendo Switch. There's a fair amount of shovelware on here too. Trust me, I highly believe that, and I know that for a fact because I played on the channel. I'm Shovelware Eric, and Astral Chain looks like it's going to be a game that is much needed for the Nintendo Switch at this time. The Switch needs some bigger, heavier indie and AAA games and third-party games that can just really prove what this console can do, and I think Astral Chain is going to be doing that. And speaking of heavy hitters, Link's Awakening will be coming out in this quarter as well. This is a game that caught me completely by surprise when it was announced. I was like, holy moly, Link's Awakening? Like, if you go back and watch my reaction video to the announcement, I was totally caught off guard. I didn't think this was going to happen in a lifetime. I mean, we got Cadence of Hyrule and Link's Awakening in the same year. That's two Zelda games that have come out. And I fell in love with this game back in the Game Boy days. I didn't complete it completely, but I fell in love with it. The music, everything about it, the atmosphere, the whimsical nature of the game. It also has like a good little sarcastic tone and everything. Looks really cute. And it's transferring over to the Nintendo Switch finally. I've been looking at screenshots. I saw all the Nintendo Direct Treehouse gameplay footage of it. There's a little bit of tinkering and changes on it, but it still looks like it's going to be remaining true to what the original title had. And I'm absolutely stoked. And I love the new art style. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's really, really cute. You know, like the little wooden toy style that Link looks like he's going to be. And I want that amiibo. Now, there are a lot of other games I know a lot of people are looking forward to, like the new Fire Emblem game. I've just never really been a Fire Emblem guy. You know, sue me. We also got Ononaki, Spyro, Daemon X Machina, which I think is going to be neat. I think that game's going to be looking good. The demo, of course, wasn't that great, but I don't ever judge a game off of its demo. We got Ni no Kuni being brought over. We got the new Contra game coming, which was a totally surprised. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that one though, the whole 3D aspect of it. I want old school style Contra. We got Dragon Quest 11 coming out. I'm not a big RPG guy. I do like Dragon Quest builders, but 11 probably not so much. Then we got Dead by Daylight. We also have Super Lucky's Day. We got The Sinking City, the Elder Scrolls Blades game, which is basically a mobile port. We got Resident Evil 5 and 6, and so many. Like this quarter 3 is going to be so busy. The holiday season for the Nintendo Switch is going to be like epic. Like so much is going to be going on because so many of these games are going to be released during this third quarter aspect of it. Right, you know, that juicy spot right after summer, right before the holidays. It's going to be epic for Switch owners. And keep in mind, there's probably a lot of surprises that haven't been announced yet that might pop up suddenly in the eShop. Now, in quarter 4, the game I'm definitely looking forward to the most anticipation is Just Dance 2020. I'm not kidding. Be like, yo, here comes the intro. It's 8-Bit Eric Show. And all the... Nah, I'm just joking. Anyways, Just Dance 2020. I'm a big Just Dance guy, but no. that's not my most anticipated game. We got Pokemon Sword and Shield coming, of course. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, even though I am repping a Pokemon shirt. I just like, you know, I've only played the originals, and this probably is going to be the game that's going to make me become a Pokemon fan, to be quite honest. The one thing that's really been stopping me from playing Pokemon is that it's been a handheld game for so long, and now that we're getting a full-fledged Pokemon game on console, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a good college try and see if I could sink the teeth into it, because I've been anticipating this game, honestly. I think it looks really neat and stuff. I like the art style, everything about it. You know, let's see if 8-Bit Eric can become a full-fledged Pokemon fan. We also got Dauntless coming out. We got Panzer Dragoon. We also have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. There's a good assortment of games here and stuff. Alien Isolation. Looks like some ports are coming with, you know, Alien Isolation, Witcher 3. However, the game that I want the most out of this quarter is Luigi's Mansion 3. I remember the first time I ever played Luigi's Mansion, I was like, wow, this is so neat. And it just, unfortunately, was too short of a game for my liking. That's my biggest complaint about the original Luigi's Mansion, is that it was really short. So when they announced that Luigi's Mansion 3 was in development and it was coming to the Switch, I was excited, because I was a little bummed out that Luigi's Mansion 2 was on the 3DS. I'm going to be completely honest. But now, it's finally out. We are going to get Luigi's Mansion 3 third quarter, and it just looks wonderful. It looks freaking amazing. I love the Mario universe. I love all the characters and everything. I love the humor. I love Luigi. Luigi is my guy. You know, I've always been a huge Luigi fan, and he's getting his own game once again, which is going to be big if true. And trust me, it's true, and it's big. Yeah. So now in 2020, this graphic actually showed off some upcoming 2020 games. There's only a handful announced right now, but it's not a big, you know, bad lineup. You know, even though it's small right now, it's not a bad lineup, and it's always nice for Nintendo to always kind of keep us posted on what's coming out. When we got No More Heroes 3, don't really know much about that game. I know that there's kind of a following for it. Me personally, I've not experienced, but now I get to, that's what I like about the Switch the most, is I get to try these games out, play them, and finally experience franchises and games that are ported over or brought over to the Nintendo Switch, and I get to experience it and see for myself. We also got Minecraft Dungeons. Holy crap. I love Minecraft, guys. As funny as that sounds, I always like to just waste so much time in Minecraft, and this game looks cool. A dungeon crawler with Minecraft-looking graphics, sign me up. I can tell you already, this one's going to be so much fun. Sure, I'm a grown adult, but I'm a kid at heart still, and this just looks like something that I definitely could waste a lot of time playing, grinding, and just having a lot of fun. You know, I'm definitely going to be looking more into Minecraft Dungeons, because it's a game that I want to check out. Not to mention, we got Empire of Sin. You know, I kind of was feeling it, because it was like a little, you know, old school noir gangster mobster type of gameplay. And then we got Trials of Mana, which I've played like the first 2 Mana games. I'm very excited that Mana's coming back to Nintendo with the collection of Mana, and then we got Trials of Mana. It looks really anime though, so I don't know. Something really bugs me about a lot of these RPGs are real anime-like. I don't know if it's just me or whatever. I prefer like a Fallout or a Skyrim type of design, so Western RPGs are my deal. I don't know. Either way, I will be checking this one out, because it is a Mana game, and I know the rich history of them and stuff. I know that they're a big part of gaming that has a huge following, so I'm not going to turn down the opportunity to check it out. And Gods and Monsters, not much was shown with this, but Ubisoft is bringing this. It's made by the same people who made Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so you know it's got to be good. But the huge one that everybody wants to play is Animal Crossing, which was announced that it was delayed, unfortunately, and I do feel for you guys. I do feel for all you Animal Crossing fans out there that just want something, but they did show a fair amount of gameplay. They did have some stuff at the Treehouse event at E3. This looks like it's going to be an interesting game. Animal Crossing is not so much my cup of tea, but I do understand just how big and important this game is to all you guys. So Nintendo has announced us so many games. I think Wood from Beat 'em Ups did like 70 in his video. There was no way I was going to do 70 today. Feel free to comment down below, guys, if there was anything specific that you liked coming out of E3. And if you are brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.